Hello friends, let's solve today this interesting math problem. We have two equations, root x plus y equals 7 and x plus root y equals 11. So we need to find x and y. Let's start from the second equation. Let's move x to the right side. Then we'll get root y equal 11 minus x. Then let's square both sides, left and right. Then we'll get y equal 121 minus 22x plus x squared. Now let's put this equation to the first equation instead of y. Then we'll get root x plus 121 minus 22x plus x squared equals 7. Let's rewrite this equation as x squared minus 22x plus root x plus 114 equals 0. Or we can write it as root x power to the 4 minus 22 multiplied by root x power to the 2 plus root x plus 114 equals 0. Now let's write that root x equal v. Then this equation will be changed to v to the power of 4 minus 22 multiplied by v to the power of 2 plus v plus 114 equals 0. So what can we do from here? As you can see, we have a minus 22v squared here. So we can try to work with that. Let's look at this expression. We have here multiplication of two brackets. In first bracket we have v squared minus 9 and in the second v squared minus 13. And as you noticed, minus 9 plus minus 13 will be minus 22. So when we multiply these brackets, we'll get v to the power of 4 minus 13v squared minus 9v squared plus 117. And as you can see here, this will be also minus 22v squared. Minus 117, I move to the left side. Then on the right side, we'll get v to the power of 4 minus 22v squared, which is exactly the same as we have in our equation. So we can simply exchange v to the power of 4 minus 22v squared with this expression. Then we'll get v squared minus 9 multiplied by v squared minus 13 minus 117 plus v plus 114 equals 0. Plus 114 minus 117 will be minus 3. So we'll get here v minus 3. Now let's put this v minus 3 to the bracket. You can see here that we have v minus 3 here and v minus 3 here. We got here v minus 3 multiplied by v plus 3 from this bracket. We simply use this formula, a squared minus b squared equal a minus b multiplied by a plus b. That's how we got here these two brackets. So now we have a common bracket here, v minus 3 here and v minus 3 here. So we can take it out. In the square bracket we have v plus 3 multiplied by v squared minus 13 plus 1. And everything is equal to 0. As you can notice, this expression consists of multiplication of two brackets, this one and this one. And this multiplication equals 0. That means either this bracket equals 0 or this bracket equals 0, or both of them. So let's check. V minus 3 equals 0. From here we can find the v, it will be 3. Then root x will be equal to also 3, and x will be 9. We simply square the both sides. Then let's calculate the y. To calculate the y, we can simply put here or here. Then we will get the answer 4. So this is our first answer. We can confirm that these answers are correct. So for example, if we put x here, it will be 3 plus 4 equals 7. Here 9 plus 2, it will be 11. So these are correct answers. Now let's check the second bracket. So we also write it that it's equal to 0. Then we open the brackets. We'll get v power to 3 minus 13v plus 3v squared minus 39 plus 1. And minus 39 plus 1 will be minus 38. So this equation we can solve graphically. We can simply write this equation as a w, and then we can draw this function using some software like Excel. So let me show you how to do that. So using Excel or some other program, we can plot our w function. So first, let's write some values for v. Let's start from, for example, minus 6. And let's make some small step. The smaller the better, because we can get more accurate result. But for this video, I'm not going to make too short step, because it will take too much time. So let's make step 0.01. And we will extend it up to plus 6. Okay, here we have 6. Now let's write our w function. V power to the 3 plus 3 multiplied by v power to the 2 minus 13 multiplied by v and minus 38. And let's extend up to 6. So now we can plot our graph. So here is our function. Let's scale it. So here we can see that our graph crossing 0 points of the w function in 3 points, here, here, and here. So we can easily check the value for v and use it in our calculations. So from the such graph that you just seen, I was able to define the v when w equals 0. As you remember, there were 3 points like that. So the v in those points were equal minus 3.7793, minus 2.8051, and 3.5844. Now let's exchange v with the root x, and then square both sides. We'll get the x value. Here it will be 14.2831, here 7.8686, and here 12.8479. Now let's put these x values to this equation. Then we will get here y equal 10.7787, here 9.8056, and here 3.4147. So now let's check these answers. As you can notice, these answers are not satisfying these two equations. The reason why these answers are not satisfying these two equations is because the root x is negative. Same goes for the root y. In some cases, root y is negative. When we put x, for example, here on the root, we get positive value. But we need to consider that root x is negative. So we can say these answers are not satisfying these two equations. So the correct answer is only this one. However, these answers are satisfying these two equations. Because we don't have a root values here, root x or root y, so whether it's root x negative or positive or root y is negative or positive, it doesn't matter. So if the initial problem was to find the answers for these two equations, then all of these 4 answers would be correct. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more math videos. Leave in a comment if you were able to solve this problem.